Hey everybody, this is my video submission for Cipsters, djcipster. Notice I got your name right off the bat. Just never said your name on video before, and right off the bat I didn't call you Clipster or anything like that. Anyway, sorry Steele. The poor guy takes a lot of crap from me, I swear. He's cool though, I love Steele, he's awesome. But anyway, this has to be motorcycle related, and it's still really cold outside, and I also just sold my old bike yesterday, which kind of sucks. It was an old bike. I'm going to upgrade. I'm actually got two I got to go look at tomorrow. And I should say newer, not brand new, but I'm kind of sad because that bike and I have been through a lot, even though it's kind of old and cruddy, and I really should have upgraded a long time ago, but you know, it's a Honda, man. It runs like a top and never any trouble. I know Bilma's out there going, yeah, yeah, crackhead. Anyway, he'll get that, you guys. I know. Anyway, I got a picture up, and this is actually my dream bike anyway, so that's going to answer one of the questions, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, I sold the bike. I'm going to look at new ones, so I'm a little down because it sucks, because I'm going to miss that old bike. So we had a lot of times together. I learned a lot on it, you know. But anyway, first question, city and state you're from. Okay, right now, I'm originally from Illinois, but right now I'm living in Wisconsin, and yes, the roads are all made of cheese. They are. It's awesome. Anyway, I'm right on the edge of Minnesota, though. I'm like right on the border. Like if you're ever going to see the Mall of America, you're like really close to me. Okay, I'm in Wisconsin, but yeah, it doesn't take me long to get to the mall. Although that's probably because I drive like a maniac. But anyway, that's where I am. I do make trips back to Illinois and all that too, and Minnesota, obviously. I go to the mall and stuff, and I got friends there. Second question, how did you get into motorcycling? Well, I've always been into cars and modifying cars, and it is a hugely expensive hobby, and I always was like, God damn, why am I spending all this money? And Toast, I know you're listening close now, yeah. Yeah, it is an expensive hobby, and I always thought, man, a bike you're already fast. There's no reason to mod it. It's fucking, you're out in the open, like free and stuff, which is awesome. It's much cheaper, you know, and I haven't spent one dime on my old bike. Not a dime on modding it at all. And you know, this new one, I guarantee I won't. It's already got a pipe on it. I'm like, okay, good to go. You know? You know, it's just way cheaper, and it's just awesome. Once I got on a bike, I knew I was going to like it because you're free and you're out in the open, which is kind of the third question, which I'll just go into and kind of link these together. What do you like about motorcycling? You know, it is a cliche that you're free and all that, but it's true. You know, if you stretch out on a bike on the highway, man, it's like you're flying. And I've noticed this too. I have gone down the same stretch of highway a million times in my cars, and I love driving my cars, the modded ones anyway. And it's totally different on a bike. Like the littlest things you notice on the road or on the side of the road that are more vivid and awesome. So, you know, I know. Anyway, number 4, my dream bike is this. It is the Graffiti Edition, Honda Graffiti Edition 600RR CBR, which you are not going to be able to see. The pictures don't do it justice. All these little pictures all over it that are kind of ghosted on, and the paint, it probably looks black in this video, but it's not black. It's like this flat silver, which it's not even like, it's almost a grayish. I mean, you just got to see this thing in person. If you have a chance to see this bike in person, go see it. And I'll tell you, friggin' Hondas, they're reliable. You know, they're comfortable. They tend to be more comfortable than most of the other. You know, I don't know. Gixxers are kind of somewhat the same too, but Honda really tried for a long time to keep their bikes comfortable and usable, and you know, even their sport bikes. And you know, I know Bill Ma's out there going, "Yeah, crackhead." Anyway, they're just great. You know, I've never had a problem with my bike, ever. I mean, never. And it's old as hell. You know, I mean, so anyway, that's my dream bike. I'd love to have this Honda. But anyway, even when I had a Yamaha friend with me when I first saw one of these in person, even he's like die-hard Yamaha guy, and he's like, whoa, I don't want one of those. So yeah, you should check it out. What's the furthest distance you've gone? Question 5. Like I say, I'm originally from Illinois, so I do drive or ride back there now and then. And that's about an 8-hour ride, or at least it was when I was in Minnesota. So yeah, that's about as far in one way, 8 hours. That's as far. I've got a lot of trips planned this year though, so I'm hoping I'm gonna definitely go a lot further than that. But that right now, I've made several trips back and forth from there on the bike, so that's the longest. I'm planning on going to South Dakota with a friend. We're gonna ride. And then I want to ride, he's in Michigan, and I want to ride up there. You listening, Sip? Okay. Anyway. So, yeah. So, anyway, that covers it. Great idea, Sip. Kind of cool. This is really, I think we're all kind of like, this cool idea. I mean, that, you know, kind of getting to know each other better and stuff like that. And these challenges are cool. Steele's challenge was awesome, and this one's a good idea, too. So, yep, okay, there